Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the family, and if you're returning, thanks a million.
While he was praying, his face changed in its appearance.
Remember, in everything you do, make sure you put God first. Make sure He's in the driver's seat, not the passenger seat, okay?
Suddenly,
Guys, don't mind the way how the hair look.
there were Moses and Elijah who appeared in heavenly
Take off the wig that I had on.
God's purpose. You will die.
Took the wig that I had on. Take it off, guys. I've been wearing it for a while, and guys, I'm watching the crucifixion. My bad, sorry. Yeah, so don't mind how the hair look. You know, for me, I love the salt and pepper. I don't know why. I just love to see the color in my hair. And as you can see, one side of my hair have more than one. This side have more gray than over here. As you can see, over here have a little black. Over here mostly white. You can see people. So I just plan on wearing my hair like this for maybe another week. For maybe a week. Because normally they say when you have on wig, even though the wig that I had on was a headband wig and I took it off every night. And let me pause this for a minute because I love watch crucifixion. I just don't like to miss out certain part of it. Yeah. So as I said, I might be wearing it like this for the rest of this week. Next week I might put back a wig on or I might do some braids. I'm not sure. But anyway, guys, let's get into it. Do a little chit chat while I'm here. I'm watching crucifixion and I'm cooking at the same time because I did not get the opportunity to go to church. So I have to watch something on the TV. Last night I was on my big sister live. I'm not tell a lie. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know when I fall asleep because I was tired. I was tired because I did a braid yesterday. I braided someone here yesterday, so I was really tired. And you know, the long standing to do the braids were very long. The braids were like down, all the way down here. So it was long. And it was like the rope twist, so I was tired. I was exhausted. My feet were hurting. And so I fell asleep while the live was going on. When I woke up this morning, luckily I had the phone plugged in. Woke up this morning and I realized that, yeah, live done, live finished. And then, when I wake up this morning now, went on YouTube, and I realized that AK was live last night, and I'm like, trust me, even if I weren't watching my big sister live last night or whatever, because to the time that AK come on last night, it was about, was it what, after 12 or some minutes to 12, something like that, and I'm like, on the hear what she say, Mr. Man, Mackie, have a sleep routine. I'm not gonna tell you that I have a sleep routine, but my body is like this. When it touches certain time or certain hours in the night, yeah, I'll start to feel sleepy. And if I feel sleepy and I try to fight that sleep, I'm not gonna sleep for the whole entire night. Don't ever let that sleep disappear. Girl, not gonna sleep for the whole night. So I watch her re I watch her broadcast or whatever you might call it. I watched it this morning. And guys, the first thing that I'm gonna say, I do not understand us. Us as, and when I say us, I'm talking about us as Jamaican. Okay, AK is telling her because in the first part, because it's a three-part, because they keep kicking her off the internet, off the live. And I guess maybe because people don't want her to tell her story. That's why they keep doing it. Probably reporting the live, right? It so happened the last part of it, I guess They just gave up and didn't rip. I don't know why I'm having this hiccup. I guess the last part of it, they just gave up. Because the first part of her life was like, I think it was about 30 minutes. The second part was 27 minutes. What the heck? Why am I having this hiccup? 27 minutes. And the last part of her life, I think it was an hour. 1 hour and... Because for me to watch them, guys, oh, I didn't even realize that my big sister posted a video a couple of minutes ago. I'm gonna have to watch it. Yeah, a couple of things. Posted a video a couple of minutes ago. I just saw the notification on my phone there. Yeah. Rodney posted one also, 45. Well, this looks like a short that Rodney posted 40 some minutes ago. So yeah, I'm gonna have to watch. I'm gonna have to watch her video when I finish doing this. Yeah, the first part of the video was I think it was 30 minutes. The second one was 27 minutes. The third one was 1 hour and something. I don't quite remember 1 hour and how much minutes it was. And I started to think that, oh, probably people don't want her to tell the story. And this is what I was saying, guys. This is what I was saying. Why is it? She told the story before. There are so many parts of her story that did not go into the stories that the story that she tell. Because now she's clocking every T on our story now. Every little part, she's telling us the whole entire thing. But some people are so selfish. They're going to tell her that she don't have to tell the story, because she says she get a lot of email about that. She don't have to talk over the story. She don't have to tell it, because she did tell it already. This is what I don't understand with people. You have so many new people come out here that is dragging her. People who weren't even watching her when she and Maki was together, right? They just see just a few. Come remember, you know, on Maki channel and even on AK channel, there's a lot of videos that took down. A lot of videos that is no longer there. So when us that used to watch her come out and say certain things, a lot of people don't know what we're talking about or whatever, but they're gonna run with the narrative. They're gonna run with the lies that John Croton is telling, right? They're gonna run with that. So why wouldn't you want to see her tell her story? Remember, you know, that man come out here and he's telling his story. When don't get me wrong, he might tell for him story. But majority of the way how he's telling his story, piece of this one and piece of that one and piece of that one and piece of that one. And with a lot of lies added into it. Right? A lot of lies added into it. Why wouldn't you want her to tell her story? Why is it you not gonna send her email telling her that, oh, you know, she have, if you don't want to listen, don't listen. It's simple. It's her channel and she's free to do what she want to do with her channel. If you do not want to listen, you do not have to listen. Simple. It's simple. I am here, I may listen to her, and honestly, yeah, I am starting to get it even more clearer now. Know that she's telling the story. Because if I miss one of her live, I'm glad that I'm a channel member. So the fact that I'm a channel member, if she posts anything, I use one of my YouTube channel to become a member. And if she posts anything on there, I can easily go over there and see what she posts. You understand? So that's that. Uno don't be hypocrite. Uno do not be hypocrite. Let the young lady tell her story. That telling her story too can help her. Help her to move on with her life. even though she have already moved on. But it can help her by talking what really happened, you know, to move on even better. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize that it was so much Alisa Kim went through in the period of what, 3 years? Mm, the period of 3 years. People to be going through certain things for 3 years and now nice something. Remember, now she just reached at the stage where in this story, I think she's at episode 12, where she not finished telling the story yet. And just by listening to the story, I'm like, oh my God, you've been going through a lot with this man for 3 years. Because remember, when I listened to her, when she come up December 2020, March, right? December, she said she come up with 10th of December, right? So I wouldn't even think that the whole entire December would be in it because from the 1st to the 10th, she was in Jamaica. So she came up the 10th. I want to know December whole 31 days. So the next 21 days, the next 21 days she spent here. So just think about February. February have 28 days. I don't know if that year it was 29. But in March, that's when man start to take away him buy car and take away car key. Him start to treat her like, oh, you don't need to be here. You don't need to be here. The man take away the key. All because the first, remember, their responsibility. Him and the person who stand affidavit of support. For them responsibility to responsible for her being here. Responsible. Remember, she weren't working. She weren't working at the time. And even when I hear AK talk the story about even with the same company that they said if there is available space, then she would get a job and all of that. And even with that, when AK said she went out and go, she see that there was an opening. She put in her application, I guess, because based on Mackie's attitude after getting the job, based on what AK said, because I was listening cleanly. And that is the reason why now sometimes when I'm on someone's live, I'll be there and you don't know. Because I love to listen. Right? I love to listen. And sometimes even when you're typing in the chat, sometimes something miss you. Right? Because you're focusing on typing. Sometimes I would just say the word, let Google, just say the word and let Google put, and sometimes you say the word and Google don't put exact what you say. Right? Google do not put the exact thing that you say. So sometimes I'll be on someone's live and I'm there and you don't know. You do not know. But based on what AK say, and this is the reason why I love to watch a video, because when you're watching the video, you hear more because you don't really have the time. It's not like you're gonna be in it and responding to certain things. So therefore, you'll have the you'll be more connected with the video. That's why I love to watch even with the live, I love to watch the broadcast. Anyway, as I said, guys, I'm watching Crucifixion, and this part, I'll pause it again for a little bit. When you pause something on the TV, if you pause it for too long, it just right. So anyway, based on the whole thing with Alisa Kim and Mackie, she have gone through a lot for the 3 years that she been with that man. She have gone through a lot. Can you imagine? You just come to America. This is a new place. She have never been in America before, so she have no clue. New place. The first 3 months that you've been in America, the man I got to say, "Gotta go on back to your yard," and I mean, who does that? And then some people, I mean, what when I looked at it, people, and I said the Jankros them are saying that she borrowed the man for green card and she can tell the man thanks and to know that the first 3 months in your marriage, the man treat you so bad. So bad. Wanna make it make some sense. The first 3 months in your marriage, the man treat you so bad. First him take back the car. She have to be walking. She have to be walking to the shopping center or whatever it is to go purchase stuff to things that you want, probably food. All because she decided that okay, she's not working. How you want me to pay an internet bill for 60 something dollar and I'm not working? It's like this man, something is wrong with him upstairs. Straight up wrong with him upstairs. And the thing is, after bringing Alisa Kim to the United States, he thinks that he would be able to control her, wrap her around his little finger, and she would have to do everything that he wants her to do because she come in here, she have no clue. She have no clue. But luckily, girl is smart, intelligent, smart. Think. Let me tell you something. You see a person who is an introvert, don't play with them. They would sit down and they would think about how to come out of the situation that they are in. Sit down and think about how to do this and how to do that. And yeah, and that is the reason why Google is there. Yeah, man. Don't play with introvert people. People who do not have a lot of friends. People who is an overthinker, don't play with them. Do not play with them. And this is what a lot of men. And that is the reason why, no. That is the reason why. A lot of men do not like women that are independent. Because, remember, AK said, they said, oh, enjoy your marriage, enjoy your husband, enjoy your this. To me, they didn't want her to go and get a job. They want to control her in a way that getting a job, because they know, from the moment she go out there, and go get one work, controlling, it's not gonna happen anymore. You can't control there, so yeah, work your own money. Maki wanted it to be like this. Okay, if me said jump, you must ask me how high must I jump. But they realized that this girl is very intelligent. She's going to go out there and look for what she wants, and she's gonna get what she wants. Right? She'll get what she wants. She'll go there and she'll go look for what she wants and she'll get what she wants. And when I listen to Alisa Kim with the whole thing, remember, she come up 2020. By 2021, divorce. By 2021, divorce. And I stopped to think and I'm like, did this man really love her? People, let me tell you something. Me ask a question. We all know that she was supposed to be his pension plan. That was one of the main reasons why I married her. For her to work and take care of him and all of that. We know that. But I believe that AK see a lot of evil in this man from even before she come to the United States. Evil. There was just this one thing. There's quite a few of them that he did, but one that stood out to me when he did it, it was a prank that I hated that prank. That is something that I think if I was in AK shoes, me probably would have hated that man for that. And it was the The day when she asked him to bring something for her to eat. She was hungry, depending on the food. I don't quite remember what it was. And the man have one bag, a roach, even though they are fake roach. But people, you don't know what them use to make them something. You don't know. And when I see him doing it, the amount that he put in that food, I was like, why so many? Why so many? Why you put so much in there? It's like you deliberately want her to eat it. You deliberately want her to eat it. Because why put so many? Me know you had pranks like those, you put one or two in there, or maybe three, but you have to put them where it so happened that the person is gonna see it. The way how the man put the roach in that food, trust me, from that day, me literally dislike the man. From that day, me said, no man, you're wicked. That's evil. And I guess that was just the evil of him, the part of him, the evil part of him was really playing out. Yeah, the evil part of him come right out in that video. I know some of you guys say when the day with him and the police thing or whatever, and then put the handcuff on AK. To me, that was funny. It was funny, right? To me, that was funny because it was just fake. Even though the roach one was fake, but that is something that is going down your stomach. It'll go down in your belly. Me not play them way there. I do not play that way. But AK girl, me not gonna lie, me gonna end this right here so because I want to finish watch Crucifixion. The one that I love to watch the most is the Passion of the Christ. I don't know if I'll be able to find that one. Let's see. I don't know if I would be able to find Passion of the Christ on here because that's the one that I love to watch the most. But as I said before, guys, and AK, you've been through a lot in this marriage. I'm not gonna lie. You've been through a lot in this marriage. And girlfriend, as I said, God was right there with you. He was right there. The footprint that was in the sand, that was God's footprint carrying you through this wedding. And all of this did have to happen because there have to be a stop. Have to be a stop to everything that Maki was doing. Have to be a stop. And this is God's way of putting a stop to it. Because now I don't think he could ever go to nobody else, and go have a relation based on all of this that is out on the internet. Hell no, he can never. A stop had to go to it, have to put to it, because who knows, maybe there's a lot of other women that he did this to and hurt them and they cried to God. So with all of this that was going on, it was God carrying you through everything. God had carried you through. Yes, girlfriend, God was, yeah, carrying you through. It did have to happen. And trust me, none of them can do you anything because God is on your side. Continue to tell your story, girlfriend. Continue to tell your story. We are here. Because trust me, I'm older than you. You could be my daughter. And I'm learning a lot from the story that you're telling. Plenty me learn. And people, let me tell you something. I made a comment in my big sister, and in my big sister live last night. Right? I made a comment. I don't want to go through it. One day, I'll tell my story. One day, but not now. And I made a comment last night. There's a lot of women that are going through a lot of things. And trust me, with AK telling her story, I learned a lot. And with Maki behavior, make me afraid of man. Maki, Delroy McCoy behavior, trust me, let me be afraid of men. I tell you, I prefer to live my life without one. Right there so. I don't need a man. Me already get 3 kids. Me don't want none. I can live my life. I can be happy without a man in there. I've seen a lot of people live until them old, no man, and them happy. You can go out. You can go out on a solo date and enjoy yourself. Next month will be my birthday. And I plan to go out on a nice little solo date. Me, myself, and I. Yes, next month is my birthday. I'm gonna go out on a nice little solo date and enjoy myself. Right there so. Anyway, guys, as I said, it's getting too long. It's already 25 minutes. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell. As soon as girl drop another video, you'll be the first to be notified when I can finish cook. Eat me dinner. I'm cooking some oxtail and some rice and peas and some, cook a salad and yeah. So guys, I love you all and I'll see you in the next one.